My journey with SD has been very interesting. I would say that from day to day, one of the biggest, I think, challenges or impact to me with SD is that from day to day, I never know how my voice is going to sound. This has caused me to anticipate everything that I do, even the simple things that you do every day, like saying hello. I have to decide, do I say hello or hello, how are you? Because I never know how those words are going to come out. I have to anticipate how I'm going to approach a telephone call. It's difficult sometimes saying hello. I have to anticipate how I respond to people who are surprised when I open my mouth to speak. So it's quite a change for me in my life. I would have to say I did go through some of the speech therapy that taught me how to breathe. I do self-meditation where I talk to myself in the mirror right before I know I'm going to have to do a presentation. As I said, I'm a very determined person. And just reading some of the heartfelt stories of other people with SD and listening to them of how they overcame certain situations gave me some more tools on some things that I should do. Like, for instance, you know, people say, "What's wrong with you? Do you have a cold?" You know, at one time I would say, "Oh yeah, just not feeling well," because I did not want to say I had SD. But the more I began to become involved with the organization and talk to other people, I realized from talking with other patients, you've got to own this, you know, not let it own you, but simply say, I have SD, this is what I have, and begin to explain to people. And I found that even when I begin a presentation, I start by saying, okay, my voice is going to sound pretty rough, and let me tell you why it sounds this way. I have SD. And what I found from telling people what I have, they listen to me a little bit better than they would have without me not saying anything. Life is not over once you've been diagnosed with this. It's not over, but you need to understand the right steps to take, where to go to get the right information, and that's what the National Spasmodic Dysphonia Association does. I must say that being in touch with that organization, looking at the information that they provided on the web, gave me some direction as where I needed to go. Because after you're diagnosed, being newly diagnosed, with doctors not really knowing a lot about SD, that website is what really gave me direction. I say to people who are trying to cope with this, here are the things that I did. I reached out to the organization. As a result of that, I began to read information about research. I began to read information about how to actually cope with the issues of, will I lose my job? And then I learned about the support groups that they had in each city. And realizing that we did not have a support group, that is one of the reasons I started the group. I was inspired by the information and talking to others. I went to a national organization meeting. I met people there. I took the leadership class on the things that you needed to do to become a leader and establish your support group. Most people don't know that the organization is a grassroots organization. The members are like boots on the ground. We're out there telling people about SD and how to cope with it. So for me, I would say that the organization impacted my life. It's made me, I think, more aggressive than what I was, because with SD, people tend to shy. And the support, the resources, the education, just the people that you're in touch with, others who have SD, others who are struggling like you are, we all support each other. And that has saved my life.